I feel like I always say this, but like I have not been on this channel for a while, like a month, I don't know, but this is my second channel, and you know what, it's my side chick, and you know, it gets a little bit neglected sometimes. It has not been why do I keep looking over there? Like yeah, so I would really appreciate a thumbs up, a favorite. I don't know what would be a favorite. And if you would subscribe to my channel, I promise you, you will like me. But if you don't, I can't take returns if you don't have a receipt. So yeah, between the last update I did and now, I did accumulate a good healthy pile. Actually took the pile to the doctor and it has been given a clean bill of health, so I'm so happy for it. All right, so I'm gonna start with the newest stuff first. This stuff I got probably on Friday, I want to say. I went to this thrift store and they had the vinyl on the table, and at first glance I thought it was stuff I had already dug through like weeks ago, but then I saw this and it was like sealed. I was like, okay, this I have not seen here, so I kept digging, because when you see one thing, it's basically like when you strike one nugget of gold, there is bound to be more nuggets. All of these are 99 cents, and I can't say that I'm familiar with John Cougar Mellencamp. Like, I know who he is, but I don't know if I know any of his songs. I don't know, is this any good? I don't know. Is this the most terrible album ever made? I'm not sure. And then I found this. All these are sealed, like I think all except one. Like, freaking hype sticker and everything. Tina Turner. Okay, this album to me is like such a like best thing ever, and like the greatest ever fuck you to Ike Turner ever. Am I right? Like, fuck you, bitch. So I feel like every song on here is a fucking banger. Wow. And I already have this. I have it on vinyl and on cassette, but this is still, I don't know, I couldn't leave Tina Turner behind. This is another one that I have already, but look, sealed again with hype sticker. Cyndi Lauper, she's so unusual. Like I said, I have this already, but I gave it to my sister, and now maybe I'll just keep this, or I'll just borrow my sister's, and maybe if somebody wants this, you may have it. You may have it for coins. Stevie Nicks sealed The Wild Heart. Mom, I love you. This is the only one that wasn't sealed. Bobby Darin, That's All. I do have this already, but the one I have is like in near mint condition, and I thought, oh, I'll keep this raggedy one.
Get someone sneaking round the corner. Could that someone be Mac the Knife?
The next batch I got probably 2 months ago minimum. I still have like, I have permanent chills from this. Okay, so this next batch, nothing special, trust me. But just things like this, just, they keep me young. I was at this thrift store with my mom, and that day we were in a really super huge hurry. I was in the vinyl section, and this lady that works there starts bringing out boxes of vinyl, and I was like, okay, first of all, bitch, I am fucking hyped for this. I looked through it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like, because like I always say, I'm used to Barbara Streisand and the polka hits of the fucking 20s, I don't know. And so, you know, I see, you know, popular stuff, and that just gets me, like, that gets my engine going, you know what I mean? This bitch brings out, like, roll the receipts. Oh my gosh, it was just like box after box after box, and I was like, where's this coming from? And she's like, oh, this lady is in the back right now, in the back of our store, and she has this truckload and she's just dumping it all off. And I was like, God has a special place in heaven for you. So I looked through like turbo style, like I went through it like really fast, and my mom comes over to me and she's like, we gotta go, hun. Honestly, I looked through probably like 10 boxes like really fast, and there was so many more boxes. But yeah, so this is what I got. Like I said, nothing special, but whatever, you know. The soundtrack to Thank God It's Friday. I honestly have never heard of this movie. Maybe some of you are cringing that I've never heard of this, or maybe it's an obscure film. I have no idea. But I recognize the names on here. So Diana Ross. Okay, wait, no, oh, Donna Summer. Next up, the Moody Blues caught live +5. I don't know. So this is like a live album, and it's got like a lot of their, you know, hits. I don't know. I honestly could not tell you. You know those bands where it's like a background kind of band where it's like you're just like, oh, yeah, I like them, but in the background. Here's another one, and what brand is this? Springboard Special Market. I don't know, but dude, spring? Yeah, it's springy. It's springy, all right. You guys. So Disco Hustle, 20 hits. It's got, you know, things like Donna Summer, Gloria Gaynor. Let's leave it at that. Beach Boys Surfing USA, and this is like in deplorable shape, like bada bing, bada fucking boom, bang, whatever. Even has someone's name, Deborah Bradley. Putting you on blast, bish. She could be dead, I shouldn't say that.
Everybody's surfing USA.
Another compilation, 36 super gold hits, and it says original hits. Okay, you guys always need to make sure it says original hits, because sometimes they'll trick you. Those motherfuckers, they were crafty back in the day. They did anything to make a buck. So they'll be like, super fucking amazing califragilistic hits, and then in tiny writing it'll say, played by the jump roping crew of Brooklyn. You know what I mean? 2 record set. Straight to the point. Yeah, it's got like Hall & Oates, Casey and the Sunshine Band, Alice Cooper, really random, Roxy Music, Jigsaw. I didn't know he was making bops. The first video I made on this channel about vinyl, this was one of the albums I had gotten, and I hadn't looked at the record at the time, and it was like a different record. And so I'm happy to find this again, and it's got Donovan, The Doors, Aretha Franklin, The Guess Who, The Bee Gees, you know, stuff like that. And this time it does come with the real record. The fuck? I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. This is another one that I already have, but I'm gonna give this to my aunt, Saturday Night Fever soundtrack, because like she's a really huge John Travolta fan. I mean, I should say she was, until I showed her a picture of what he looks like now, and she was so upset. Like, she had no clue that he looked the way he looks now. So she's not into personality, just the looks. But honestly though, this album is like fire. Okay, so remember I mentioned that I was in a really huge hurry when I was looking through these? I was like flicking back, and I just like grabbed it and I put it in the cart. And I don't know how this slipped me by, that it's a as performed by Dancer's Image. You got me, that was really good. You know, putting it in the bubble, really small in the bubble, is like Fleetwood Mac. As performed by Dancer's Image. Rhiannon rings like a bell through the night. Wouldn't you love to love her? Still going with this pile. The Moody Blues, 7th. Sojourn? I don't know, I'm so sorry. Moody Blues fan club, do not come for my wig, please. Decadent. ABBA Voulez-Vous. Yeah, this is one I did not have. I have a few ABBA albums, and yeah, this is one I did not have. I mean, I love the ABBA. The ABBA is honestly life. right, now moving on to a different pile, which is pile. It's just one. I went to Goodwill. So yeah, I saw this there, and it's Jefferson's. I was gonna say Starship. What craft are they on this time? Oh, airplane. The worst of Jefferson airplane. I immediately saw this and I immediately knew what it was. Because I'm psychotic. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Don't you love somebody to love? This is another one from a different Goodwill. I saw this and I've seen a lot of people talk about Kate Bush. I know she sings Running Up That Hill, I believe. I like that song, but from the cover that Placebo did. And I don't know, I was like, oh, let's just do what the fuck. I don't know. And this last batch is from the Hope Chest thrift store. And let me just say, all of these were $1 to 99 cents to $1. But these were, I forgot, 5 for $1. How does that even work? Like, how many cents is that? I don't know. Math is not my strong point. So yeah, I was there. They just have the huge, and then I happened to like side eye this box, and I was like, how you doing? Like at first I started like pulling out some vinyl, and I was like, what the fuck? Like this sucks. Like yet again. And if I had never seen Barbra Streisand's face again, I will die a happy ass woman. But then the hits came. First up, Kraftwerk, The Man Machine. Now I have to be completely honest, I have never heard of a Kraftwerk song. I don't know, I see a lot of people mention that. And I just thought, hey, let's give it a go. I did sample it on iTunes, and it was exotic. It was different. Frank Sinatra Cycles. Yeah, this is one I don't have. I have a bunch of Frank Sinatra, and this is one I did not have. This is like the Moody Blues where like I can put him on in the background, but also in the forefront of my entire life.
The wheat fields and the clotheslines and the junkyards and the highways come between us. And some other woman crying to her mama cause she turned and I was gone.
Okay, the Beatles. I'm not, the hugest Beatles fan. Actually, I'm not a Beatles fan at all. I mean, I like a couple songs like Hey Jude, and honestly, I don't even know what the other one is. That's probably just Hey Jude. But I saw this and I was like, all right, whatever. I can't leave this behind. Like, yeah, it's not in the best shape, and I think the vinyl is, oh, it's actually not too bad. And let's put it away. Okay, so this I have. This was actually one of the first albums I ever got back like what, 5-6 years ago when I started collecting. I love this movie. This is like what the fuck happened here? Just put you away, hon, and never talk about you ever again. I love this movie so much, and the soundtrack is like, ooh. Supertramp, I already have this, but it's like, I don't know, like, it's just like little kittens, and I can't leave them alone. Like, I feel like they're just, like, no one's gonna take them home, and they're just gonna be thrown away. And it's got a really big stain of some sort. Kill it. Burn it. Don't you look at my girlfriend, she's the only one I got. Not much of a girlfriend, but never seem to get along. Okay, I know that this is atrocious. Grease 2, ew. I have never seen this movie, and I will never see this movie. This is not lit, but I don't know, like something in me was like, you have Grease? Complete your Grease collection. Who's that guy? Where did he come from? Who's that guy? Where can I get one? Bananarama, I heard a rumor, 12-inch. Actually, I have a Bananarama album that I got at Amoeba in San Francisco once well, it was for free because it was like buy one get one free, and I was like, fuck, I don't know what to get. And then I saw that one and it was autographed. I was like, Yes. I feel like this whole video I keep saying, I already have this. But yeah, I already have this Valley of the Dolls soundtrack. What's wrong with me?
You've got to climb Mount Everest to reach the Valley of the Dolls. It's a brutal climb to reach that peak. You stand there, waiting for the rush of exhilaration, but it doesn't come.
I already have this. Yeah, I talked about this in, I think it was like my last video. I had found this. This is like more beat up. Got scotch tape. That's a really throwback right there. Scotch tape. But yeah, that's it. We have reached the end. And yeah, if you guys have any information about any of these albums, like I always love to know like little facts or details, or like, you know, what songs are good, what songs are bad, or you know, this record's great, this record sucks assholes. Yeah, I love to know all that stuff. Please don't watch Nash because I will call the authorities, and I'm kidding. Alright, I'll see you on the other side. If you get where that's from, that means that you really do support me. You ride or die for me. Alright.